On Green Tech today, bulldozer stunts so crazy they'll have you questioning reality. Buckle up for heart-pounding action and pure dozer domination. Watching this remote-controlled Komatsu 575 Super Dozer in action feels like a safe thrill. Boasting 1,200 horsepower and the ability to push nearly 200 short tons, it's the biggest production dozer on Earth, sparing operators from peril deep in mine shafts. Now this is what I call thinking outside the box. A bulldozer that can work underwater? It's impressive how Komatsu engineered this D155W. Special seals, a high-engine snorkel, and reinforced frame for underwater duty. What do you folks think about this kind of engineering adaptability? I'm really impressed by how the operator handled that wet, muddy hill. Using the dozer's weight and blade angle carefully shows real expertise. Keeping the blade low, let them distribute pressure evenly across the tracks and reduce slipping. It takes calm judgment to adapt techniques like this, especially after heavy rain on a steep slope. Three hours of non-stop action, and that 400-ton Titan doesn't slow down. It loads dumper after dumper, each cycle smooth and powerful. You can feel the rhythm of modern mining, a relentless engine of progress. It's not flashy stunt work. It's pure, unbroken efficiency, reminding us that behind every ton moved lies a world of muscle and mastery. Under cranes and cables, the P&H 4010 XPC dominates the quarry floor, scooping massive volumes with robotic precision. Loading Cat 793 rigs feels like filling endless buckets, yet it never misses a beat. It's a dance of metal giants under the midnight sun. Even the biggest dozers can get into trouble in the mud. It just shows you how tricky those swampy conditions can be. Glad they're getting it out, though. Takes a lot of skill and patience to get these giants unstuck. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Seeing those haul trucks rumble down the pit walls carrying heavy loads of coal feels oddly calming. The steady hum, the precise turns, each moment reminds me how machines and humans work together. Let's admire their endurance and teamwork at the open pit coal mine in Stellarton. Glad nobody got injured. That D7 heroically hauled it up in 5 minutes. Now that's a good team right there. The high-tech American D7R2 and that rugged old Russian T170, both pulling their weight. Old school meets new school, getting the job done. I love how vintage power meets precision as the K701 carefully maneuvers the Deere 8410 out of the muck, proving brute strength and modern balance can team up for a smooth, safe rescue. Loading a D7R2 that size requires more than muscle. It demands a clear plan and steady hands. Notice how the crew pauses to align the tracks just right before raising it. This kind of thoughtful safety practice keeps everyone out of harm's way and machines running strong. Who else feels the excitement when that D11 powers through solid ground? Watching Eddie handle it like a pro is both inspiring and a great lesson in proper technique. Rough break for that tractor. That D11 is a beast, no two ways about it. Weighing in at 230,000 pounds and ripping through rock with that hook? That's how you get big jobs done in a quarry. I can almost feel my heart rate easing as that massive loader comes to rest without a hitch. What a satisfying operation. Here, a dozer begins carving the first slice in a major pipeline restoration. It's not just dirt moving, it's precision work to reshape the land back to original grade. From the outside, it looks simple. But making a cut this clean on rough terrain takes a skilled hand and plenty of horsepower. With tight angles and precise motions, the operator handles it like an extension of his arm. You're not watching a machine work. You're watching a master perform with his favorite instrument. Elk Valley didn't come to play. Slopes hitting 90 to 100%, buried in 3 to 4 feet of snow, and frozen like concrete. This was no job for amateurs. Folks often get it wrong, but the T-54 tank didn't actually come from a bulldozer. They kept its design simple and sturdy, but it wasn't made for regular folks to use. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. The forest is silent until the TDT-55 wakes up. In deep snow and brutal cold, this rugged Russian hauler comes alive, dragging heavy logs like it's nothing. No fancy tech, no frills, just raw steel and pure purpose. It's not about speed here, it's about guts, experience, and knowing exactly what your machine can take. That hill may have looked risky, but it never stood a chance. Blasting coal leads to coal dust in the air. Coal dust in the air, once ignited, leads to an explosion. Nothing unexpected here, nothing wrong here. Moving heavy machinery isn't just hard, it's a logistical puzzle. These steel beasts can weigh hundreds of tons and move slower than a snail on gravel. Their steel tracks wear out fast, guzzle fuel like there's no tomorrow, and need massive trailers or full disassembly just to hit the road. Every mile adds cost, time, and stress to the project. For construction crews, delivery day can be tougher than demolition day. No help, no winch, just pure determination. It's not pretty, but it's raw, real, and oddly inspiring. In remote regions, giving up just isn't an option. Time to watch a big bulldozer unload from a truck. It eases backward, no ramp at all, and sets down nice and easy. When snow piles up and the ground gets rough, the DT75 bulldozer really shines. It's built for that kind of tough stuff, gripping the snow and getting the job done smooth, no matter how bad it is. Your motorcycle festival was cool, but next year you come home with me for our tank festival. Trust me, it's cooler than it sounds. Sometimes, all you need is good dirt, a solid blade, and a D6 that's ready to rumble. Watch this cat slice through the ground like it's butter. No noise, no drama, just clean, smooth pushing from a machine that's been earning its stripes for decades. Tried to load that bulldozer on the truck, but things went sideways real fast.
А чтобы если что, на лопату оперся. Ёб твою мать, Ванюша, пиздец. Не-не-не, только прямо, Ваня, прямо так. Блядь.
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. That engine's raw power, making a tractor practically lift off, is awesome to see. You know winter's coming when someone pulls out the snow cannon before the first flake hits. Sure, it's overkill, but admit it, you'd love to do the same. Snow removal isn't just a job for them. It's a full-blown passion. Hope you felt the rumble. Subscribe to Green Tech for a steady stream of jaw-dropping dozer skills. Drop a comment on which stunt blew your mind, and stay tuned.